Yo, it's your boy Straight Boss over here from Straight Smoke Gaming with another GTA 5 online video, and we're talking about some DLC content here. So we're going to be going over one of the vehicles that was in the DLC, and we're going to do a yay or nay on it. It's been a long time, feels really good to do a yay or nay. If you're not familiar with yay or nay here on the channel, what we do is we take a vehicle that is on sale for the week, and we go ahead and we test out against some similar vehicles, test out some of its strengths, its weaknesses, and see if this is a vehicle that you should purchase while it is on sale. Okay, so this is the Enus Deity. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what we're going to call it in this video, is the Deity. And you can see here with the sale price, with the traded price, the sale drops to just a hair over $1 million. If you don't have the trade price, you're going to be spending $1.3 million. If you have the agency from this DLC, the property from the contract DLC, you're going to want to get the trade price. It's really easy. All it is 10 security contracts, and it'll save you $300K plus all the money you're going to be making while you do those security contracts. Okay, so effectively you can essentially lower the price even more than that. So yeah, definitely get the trade price before you purchase. If you like what you see in this video, if this is a vehicle that is going to be for you, we're going to go ahead and give you a recommendation, a yay or nay on it here in a moment. But here we're going to go see, yes, this is one of the vehicles that you could special modify with your vehicle workshop. You need the vehicle workshop at your agency to get these special modifications, as the Monty Tech thing. Here you see you can put on the missile lock-on jammer. You can make this a remote control unit vehicle, just like the RC Bandito or RC Tank. And just, pay attention to these prices that we're going over here. The primary weapons is only machine guns. The missile lock-on jammer was $400K. Okay, to add that on, the machine guns, the remote control unit, slick mines, all this stuff adds up. It's all over $100K minimum, with the big one being the missile lock-on jammer at $400K. So you're going to spend about, just a hair under $1 million by the time you modify this with, the best brakes, best engine, best transmission, all that stuff. Speaking of best engine, here's a speed test. We're going to get some other vehicles from the DLC. Haas was up there in the Buffalo using the his wheelie start, and he really didn't need that advantage because this is just a sedan. It is not that quick. You see here, I even get passed by Orb Smoke in the SUV from the DLC, the Astron. So the speed is a little bit lacking. Okay, so keep that in mind before you purchase. Do remember that it is just a sedan. So okay, we're gonna test the missile lock-on jammer. We want to see if this is similar to the missile lock-on jammer that you can get when you're selling special cargo or not. Let's see what it's all about. I got an Orb Smoke over here. He's got his target party set to everyone, so he should be locking on to me, but he cannot lock on. There is no button that I need to hit to activate the jammer. It's just, if I'm in the vehicle, he can't lock on. And that is just great. I mean, that is great. Maybe we could get to playing GTA 5 online a little bit before the homing missiles got added to like every vehicle within the game. So that is a great bonus. Things are trending up. And you can see here's the Arbor Plating. We're testing out the Arbor Plating. The Arbor Plating isn't too expensive. So you can see here, it takes 12 missiles before you go. And with the lock-on jammer, they're going to have to free fire those 12 missiles before you get killed. Okay, so it can eat 11 missiles before you have to worry about it. Here, with no armor plating, if you're cheap and you're trying to save money, with no armor plating, you can see it gets on fire in 5 and you get killed in 6 missiles. Okay, so that being said, let's move on, test out something else. Here's the machine guns. Now, if you're driving the vehicle and you're using this as like a weaponized vehicle, I don't recommend it against real players. I really don't even recommend it against NPCs, honestly. It's too easy to get shot out of. You can see Orb Smoke took me out right away. Here I am utilizing the duck, and Orb Smoke has a little bit of a harder time taking me out, and I eventually first of all, I just wear him down just by hitting him. You know, that's something that you got to get used to. The placement of the machine guns, it's not the best, but I'm sure with a lot more practice you can get used to it. You can see there in that last clip I activated a slick mine by accident, so let's go ahead and test out the slick mines. You see Haas is up there in my deity. I'm following him in his buffalo, and we're just seeing what these slick mines can do. And yeah, I mean, it impedes me in chasing him a little bit. I mean, it does its job. I just wish it was a little more effective, like a complete spin out or something. I guess I would prefer the EMP mines over the slick mines. Unfortunately, you're only able to get the slick mines. So, alright, and moving on, testing out other things. Let's test out, we did the lock on jammer, and that's great. I mean, it's an absolute great feature. You can see why it's 400k. But now over 200k is the remote control unit. You can see here what happens. Haas goes into it, and he just pretty much transfers over to his personal vehicle. Okay, and one thing you do, I gotta remind everyone, this isn't like the Bandito and the RC tank. This vehicle needs to be your personal vehicle, the one you're using, in order to call it in. Okay, you just can't call it from the inventory menu at any time. This needs to be your personal vehicle in order to use the remote control unit on it. You can see here, it does eat 4 missiles before 4 RPGs before it gets destroyed. You do not die. All you do is you spawn out of it relatively close to where you got taken out. You can see here, Haas is here and he says hello. Okay, so yeah, it does. You do not get killed. All you do is you spawn relatively close to where you get taken out. So 4 missiles, that's about the same as almost any other remote control vehicle in the game. It might be a little bit less than RC tank, I believe, but yeah, still 4 missiles. And you can see here now, I'm in the remote control unit, and you can see here, you see the Haas there. I mean, it's not a remote control, it's not a mini size, it's full size vehicle, so it would be a little bit easier to hit with explosives. Keep that in mind when you're trying to use this for defense or if you're going on the attack. But when you are in it, you're forced to drive into first person, which is going to take some used to. I don't drive at first person. If you drive at first person in this game, then this will be relatively easy for you, and you'll probably be a lot better at using the primary weapon of the machine guns if you are used to this. So you can see here, you are able to bring up the map if you're trying to track someone down. Here, I'm trying to go over to Orb Smoke here, trying to track him down. I'm able to drive over to no problem because I'm able to bring up the map. And you can see here, the machine guns is just something you got to get used to using. This was the first time that I was using the machine guns under the remote control unit. You could definitely get good at this with practice for sure. So I do think this is a dangerous weapon, because you don't appear on the map. They don't know where you're at. They will see this big car. There's Orb Smoke. Got ya, homie. All right. But I do end up finishing. I do end up taking them out with the guns finally. But yeah, this is something that you're just gonna need to practice. But it is really good. It is a really good weapon. Good troll weapon. I do like the car. I like its looks. I like the lock-on jammer. The remote control unit with the machine guns. You just need practice and you'd be good at it. But yeah, this week is definitely a yay, guys. Pick this up. Get the trade price for it. It's only $1 million. So make sure you have the vehicle workshop at the agency to put all these special modifications on. So big thumbs up. It's a definite yay. Pick it up tonight before the weekly update hits tomorrow.